Hello guys, it's Steve. It is Thursday, July 9th, 2015. I did this rant like 2 times. I did this rant twice, once in 2013 and once in 2014, but I'm going to talk about it again. I don't give a crap what you think. Besides, I might delete the first one. I don't even know if I deleted that one or not. It might be deleted, but that one sucked anyway, so I might delete that one. The one last year I might not delete, but I just want to do it again, okay? I just want to do it again. Besides, there were a couple things in those videos I didn't talk about that I'm going to talk about, okay? And this rant is about having children. I don't want to have children, okay? I don't want to have children, not because I hate children. Okay, some of them, yes, I do hate some children. Some kids I hate and despise because they're spoiled little brats and just so annoying, but not all kids. I don't hate all kids. There's some cool kids or whatever, kids who are cool. But I don't want to have children. I don't want to have children. Oh, but Steve, if you're gonna want to have a wife or a girlfriend, you're gonna have to have children. Why do women, females, want to have children? Why do they want to have children? Why do a lot of females want to have children? Oh, because they're so cute. They're adorable. Oh, I just want to hold them. I just want to fall asleep in my arms. I want to tuck him in at night. I want to do that stuff. I want to breastfeed him. I want to feed him with a bottle. He's so cute. Babies are cute. I want to have one of my own. Yeah, you may think they're cute and adorable and all, but you don't realize the negative stuff. You don't think about the negative stuff about having kids, which there are a lot. A lot. A lot. One bad thing about having children, and why I don't want to have children, gotta put a woman through pregnancy. Now, females, you girls watching this, you know what you have to go through? Pregnancy. You have to go through it for 9 months. You have a huge lump in your stomach. You look like Humpty Dumpty. You look like Humpty Dumpty. Your stomach looks like Humpty Dumpty. You can't eat what you want. There are some things you can't eat. You can't eat chocolate or whatever. I don't know. I mean, you can, but it could fuck up the baby. You can't drink beer. You can't, do that stuff. There's a certain way you have to lay when you go to bed. If you lay a certain way, you could fuck up. It could maybe break your water, or you could, fuck up your stomach, or the baby inside your stomach. So there's a certain way you have to lay. It could be uncomfortable laying the same way all night. Morning sickness. You have to barf all the time. You have to go to the toilet. You have to kneel at the toilet. Barfing does not feel good. I don't like throwing up. It does not feel good. No one likes throwing up. But when you're pregnant, you have to deal with morning sickness and barfing. It's nasty. You don't want to. You have to deal with that. And the worst, you have to deal with all that for 9 months. Maybe a little early if the child gets, something bad happens and the child's born prematurely like I was. But once you have that baby, you have to deal with the worst pain of all. Childbirth pain. I heard it's one of the worst pains ever. And then when you're done, you have to lose all that baby fat, which is a pain in the ass. And I don't want to put a woman through that. You You can't enjoy yourself when you're pregnant. Yeah, I got the pregnancy. Next reason, they cost money. Now, when they're a baby, you have to spend the money on Gerber baby food, pacifiers, diapers, Huggies diapers, Pampers, Loves diapers, any kind of diapers. And you have to buy that stuff. Gerber baby food, like, did I say that? Yeah, I think I mentioned that. And you have to buy a crib, I don't know, you have to buy toys and stuff, and it's just a pain in the ass. They just cost money. And when they're children, little kids or whatever, they still cost money. In clothes, school supplies, food, and all that stuff. Have it all on a piece of paper here. Another bad thing about having a child. You have to change their diaper when they're a baby. When you're a baby, you have to change their diaper. Ugh! Ugh! That's nasty. I won't change a baby's diaper. That is nasty. I can't do that without barfing. You know, they fucking shit in their diaper and piss in their diaper. They're not potty trained. And diarrhea is the worst, because diarrhea is like all watery. It gets through the diaper and onto the floor. And you gotta clean it up, and you're changing the diaper. Ugh! I'm gagging and almost barfing by thinking about it. I don't want to do that stuff. It's nasty. I'm not changing a baby's diaper. It's disgusting. You know, and babies, they're just so disgusting. They barf and they barf too. A lot of babies throw up a lot, which is nasty, and you gotta clean it up. And you gotta feed it. I mean, when you feed it, you have to actually put a spoon in their mouth. When they're big kids, they can eat themselves by themselves. You don't gotta, you know, that stuff. And they make messes too. And, you know, they drool a lot. Babies drool a lot. It's nasty. And they slobber on everything. They put everything in their mouth. Like, there's this one commercial I saw of a baby. There's a Google Chrome commercial of a baby slurping on a laptop. You know, I don't want them chewing and slobbering, putting my stuff into their mouth, you know, and then you gotta touch it. Oh, it's nasty. I touched baby slobber. My things have baby slobber on them. It's disgusting. You know, they're just nasty. They just do nasty stuff. And you gotta potty train them. Potty train them. Oh my god. You have to teach them how to use the toilet. But yeah. That stuff. Another thing. They wake you up crying in the middle of the night. When they're a baby, they cry at like 3 o'clock in the morning, waking you up, so you have to get up. And the baby either shitting in its pants, or you gotta change its diaper, or it's hungry, or they just cry for no reason. It's 3 in the fucking morning! I have to work in the morning. It's worse if you have to work in the morning, because you're trying to sleep. You have to go to work in the morning. And the baby just woke you up in the middle of the night, and you have to get up, you know? And then sometimes when you go back to bed, you can't go to sleep after, you know? Sometimes when you wake up in the middle of the night, you can't fall back asleep. And so then you're going to be tired the next morning. You're going to be really tired at work. And you're going to fall asleep on the job, and your boss will catch you, and then they'll fire you for sleeping on the job because a baby woke you up in the middle of the night. You know? I don't want to. And when they're little kids, older than babies, they cry in the middle of the night because maybe they had a bad dream of a monster chasing them, or Jason, or Freddy Krueger or whatever, chasing them with a fucking knife, or that stuff. You know, and then you gotta tell them they don't exist. You know? What the hell? Or sometimes they have knee aches or headaches. I remember when I was a kid, I would wake up crying in the middle of the night. My mom had to come see what was wrong because I had a headache or a knee ache, so she had to give me aspirin or ibuprofen. You know? God, I don't like being woken up when I'm sleeping. Unless it's an emergency, but that's just... There's that. Another reason. You don't know if your child could be autistic. If you have a kid, you never know if it'll be autistic. Autistic kids are the worst. Now, I just want to say I'm autistic myself. I have a milder form called Asperger's syndrome, and it sucks. I hate having it. It fucking sucks. But your kid could have autism. And let me tell you, autistic kids... Okay, if you think normal, regular kids are bad, autistic kids are the worst. They are nightmares. They are nightmares. Because if something doesn't go their way, they will throw big temper tantrums and big meltdowns until it goes their way. No, you can't have that. I can't afford to buy you that. I want that. You know, you have to deal with that. It's a pain in the ass. You can't do anything about it. The only way it'll shut up is if you give them what they want. Take them to the store. You can't afford they want a toy. They see a toy they want, or a candy bar. You can't afford it and say no. They will throw a huge temper tantrum, and you can't do anything. The only thing you can do is buy them. It's the only way to shut them up and calm them down is if you give them what they want. You know, they're just a pain in the ass. I'm sure some normal kids that don't have autism could be that way too, but it's worse if they're autistic. You know, taking them to the store. You know, you just say no because you can't afford something. They just throw a temper tantrum like this video. I don't want my kid to be autistic because that'll be a nightmare. Oh my God. You never know if they will be autistic or not. On to another topic. I'd say they eat sloppy. It's like spaghetti. They pick it up with their hands and eat like this. And they got sauce on their face and you gotta clean them up. Sometimes they pick up the food and throw it on the floor and you gotta clean them up. Sometimes it's worse if it's carpet. You gotta scrub it off. You gotta get some of that carpet cleaner. One time my little cousin Trinity, when she was a baby, I remember one time she was eating like eggs or whatever, and she took the eggs and threw it on the floor to give it to the dogs. It's your food, not the dogs. And then she kept doing it because she also thought it was funny. That's not funny. You're pissing us adults off. Another reason, you gotta throw them birthday parties. When you have to throw kids' birthday parties, you gotta spend money on birthday stuff, cones, cone hats, and balloons and confetti. Those, whatever those are called. And then they have to invite their friends over. And little kids' parties are the worst. You know, they're the worst. They invite their friends. Yeah, they invite their friends, and there's like 10 kids running around the damn house. They're running, they're loud, they're screaming, they give you a headache, they touch everything, and you have to watch all those kids. And watching 10 kids is the worst. I remember one time, it was a couple of years ago at one of my uncle's house. This one kid, it was at a birthday party. It was a little kid's birthday party for my little cousin. And the kids, I guess, broke one of the stairs railings or whatever. You know, kids, they touch everything. They break everything. They touch and break everything. Oh yeah. Thank you, Stephanie Tanner from Full House. Well, I'm going to get to that. It's going to be about the boring talent shows. Where was I at? Yeah, the birthday parties. It's just, then you gotta sing happy birthday to them, and I hate that song. Anyways, boring school talent shows. You gotta go to your kids' boring ass talent shows or spring musicals or whatever. At my school, every spring we would have a spring musical. My parents would have to go and listen to us play the flutes or the recorders, which Stephanie Tanner from Full House just reminded me of. You know, and it's boring. It sounds like shit. They suck. And you have to go there. You have to go to their talent shows and stuff. So boring. Like, say there's a Cubs game or a Major League Baseball or hockey game that night. You have to miss it. Because you gotta go to your kids' talent shows or spring musicals and listen to them play the recorder, and it's so fucking boring. You're bored as hell there. You don't want to be there. Or talent shows watching your kid or other kids do stupid stuff like doing the hula hoop, singing or whatever. It's boring. I don't want to listen to that. I want to watch the Cubs game. I'm missing the Cubs game. The Cubs are playing the St. Louis Cardinals, and I have to miss that. Fuck. Yeah, you gotta go to that. And you also gotta go to their parent-teacher conferences. Every school year, there's a parent-teacher conference. Your parents have to go there to talk with your teachers and talk about how your kid's acting in school or what your kid's doing, and sometimes maybe your kid's a troublemaker and stuff, and they want your kid to go down, they want you to go down to the school and they want to have a meeting. You know, I don't want to go to those. Yeah, so buy school supplies like I said, and yeah, what else? Any other thing I forgot to mention? You can't say curse words around them. You know, I curse a lot sometimes. I could curse a lot. You can't curse around them. You have to watch what you say or else they will say it. And kids are not allowed to curse. It's inappropriate for them, which is stupid. It's kind of stupid. It's just a word. It's just a word. You know, I don't hate children, I just don't want one. Maybe I will, but, you know, when you have kids, it makes your life go by faster or whatever. They grow up so fast and then you get old all of a sudden. You know, I don't want to be old. Once they grow up and you get to enjoy your life, you're old. I want to enjoy my life when I'm young. And you know, when you're kids, they end up being teenagers and they can get a girl pregnant when they're a teenager and they have kids. And then you'll be a grandma and grandpa. I don't want to be a grandpa. I don't want to be a grandpa. It makes me feel old. Oh, you don't have to be called grandpa. They could call you Papa or Mr. G or whatever. That still makes me feel old because that's still a grandpa's name. You know, they end up having, your kid could have kids and it'll be grandma and grandpa. You know, and I just don't want to have kids. I want to enjoy my life. Can't enjoy it if you have kids because you gotta deal with all that stress. You can enjoy some things with your kids and stuff, but you know, I just want to enjoy my life. I want to be happy, not depressed and stressed out. And, you know, don't give me any of that stupid, oh, if you don't have kids, you're gonna go to hell bull crap. First of all, heaven and hell, they don't exist, okay? They're make-believe. I'm not gonna go anywhere if I don't have kids. And if God fucking says, oh, you know, I don't even think God cares if you have kids or not. I don't think he's gonna put you in hell, if hell, there actually is a hell. I don't think he's gonna put you in hell just for not having kids. It's your choice. And, yeah. And don't give me any of that, oh, Steve, you were a kid once. No fucking shit. I know I was a kid once. What, you think that's gonna make me change my mind about having kids? I'm not gonna have kids. I don't want to have kids. That's not gonna make me change my mind. You saying, oh, you were a kid once. No, I wasn't a kid. I magically came into this world being a teenager, an adult, or whatever. I came into this world not being a kid. You know, fuck, stupid. I don't want to deal with what my parents had to go through. They probably went through hell when they had me. It's not easy taking care of a kid. Even babysitting. I babysat a couple of times and it sucks. It's a nightmare. I just don't want to have kids. Oh, you're selfish. I don't give a crap. I just don't want to have children. It's just too much stress. I want to live my life happy. And kids, they don't make me happy. I'm sorry, but they don't. I know something else? You can't hit kids today because it's child abuse. Say your kid acts all bratty and spoiled and they act like they control the family and they can do whatever they want. And they act so bad and throw temper tantrums. How are you going to discipline them? You can't hit the damn kid. You can't spank them. That's the only way that could actually have them, that could teach them a lesson. By actually spanking them or hitting them. It hurts. It hurts. But hey, that'll teach them a lesson. That'll scare them. They will know not to be bad anymore because they don't want to get hurt. But no, it's now considered child abuse. Before, back in my parents' days, even my day when I was a little kid, when I was bad, my parents would spank me. My dad would spank me. I don't think it was child abuse then. But now, all of a sudden, it's child abuse if you hit your kid. So now, if your kid acts all bratty and throws temper tantrums, guess what? You're screwed. You can't hit them because it's now child abuse in 2015. Because this generation sucks. You know, why is it child abuse? Whoever came up with that stupid law, hitting your kid is now child abuse, is a fucking idiot and needs to get their ass kicked. How else are you supposed to discipline your kids? Actually hitting your kid will actually teach them a lesson. It's a good one, but no, child abuse. So now how else do parents punish them? They take away their video games. They take away their Xbox or their laptop or their phone or whatever. That doesn't really teach them a damn lesson because they're going to continue to act bad. Now hitting them, hurting them will actually teach them a lesson because it hurts. And you know, these parents today, they go so easy on kids. They go so easy on their kids. They spoil kids these days. If I have kids, I'm not spoiling them. My parents never spoiled me, and I'm not spoiling my kids. I'm not spoiling my kids, because they're going to end up thinking they can get whatever they want, because what happens if you actually do run out of money? You can't give them anything, and then they're going to throw huge temper tantrums, you know? Yeah. And if you want something cute to hold and cuddle and stuff, get a cat. Get a dog. Get a pet. You don't necessarily have to have kids to do that. Just have an animal. And if for some reason I do end up having kids, one kid only. One kid only. One kid only. No more. First of all, there's way too many people in this world. This world is overpopulated. One kid is all I could deal with. I can't deal with more than that. I'm the only child, and I'm actually glad I'm the only child. I don't gotta deal with a brother or sister annoying me. But one kid, that's it. I'm not having any more. Be lucky you're having one kid, wife. Be lucky. And I'm gonna wait till my 30s or maybe 40s to have a kid. I want to enjoy my young life. I don't want to enjoy my life when I get old. I want to enjoy it young. Yeah, I just don't want to have kids. Again, not because I hate kids, but because I just don't want to have them. They just... all that bad stuff. Annoying stuff. Maybe I will have kids. I'm not saying I won't. But, again, I'm waiting a long time. I'm not having it at a young age. A lot of parents and stuff have kids at like teenager years or early adult years. I'm waiting. Enjoy my life first. Yeah. See you later, guys. Goodbye. This is my rant. If you disagree and don't like this rant, then that's too fucking bad. I have the right of freedom of speech. It is the First Amendment. So if you don't like it, too bad. I can do whatever I want. It's my channel. And get the hell out of here then. Go to a different video. Why are you watching this video then? Or if you do want to watch this video, fine. Go ahead. But don't... just respect my opinion, okay? Respect my opinion. I respect yours. If you want to have kids, I respect your opinion. But you gotta respect mine, okay? So, yeah. See you later, guys. Goodbye, and I'll do a rant. I'm gonna do a rant Saturday night. Hopefully I'm home on time. I say 10 o'clock. If I'm home by 10 o'clock on Saturday, I'll still do the rant about age restrictions, and I got a couple other videos and rants people want me to do. I'll do them next week. So see ya. Goodbye.